So basically, again, two main focuses was retaining weight because I'm 27 years old and I was weighing at 96 pounds. And I also was concerned about menstrual cycles. Getting older, my menstrual cycles seem to be getting a little bit more difficult to manage and to really gauge um, when they were going to happen, how long they were going to happen, and how painful they were. And before I started patching, I just struggled with going to, my doctors and just trying to find different alternatives. Um, I talked to you about it, and in October, we actually no, it was in September. In September, I started patching, and funny enough, I started patching while I was getting ready to hit my menstrual cycle, at least what it was gauged to be. And usually when it comes to my menstrual cycle, I feel a bunch of pain and cramps for about 3 days, where it makes it very uncomfortable to just be doing any daily activities. And then I finished the two. I did take my mom's samples as well, so I did it for about 2 weeks. And the first day immediately I felt so much energy. My attitude was completely different, and apparently I was PMSing and I didn't even know it. And then when it was time for my menstrual cycle to come, like, I didn't even realize that it was coming because I felt barely any pain, maybe a minor discomfort for about 30 minutes. And after that, I was fine. And I worked out at the pool where it's hot and uncomfortable and I'm always on my feet. And like when you are, going through that, it's very, very, very heavy on your body. And I felt like every single day, like a normal human being. And then in October, when I stopped the samples and I didn't get the patches just yet, I did hit a second menstrual cycle and it was complete torture. Again, it was painful. I was bloated. I was uncomfortable. It wasn't exactly at the mark that it was supposed to be at. And I was just in so much pain. And then I started patching in November. I've been patching ever since. And these last two cycles that I've had have been exactly like the first time I started patching. Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. Like it was just awesome.
That's
um,
amazing. That's amazing. So basically what you're telling me is, just by patching, like your hormones are regulating. Would you
oh
say
yeah.
that that's what's happening?
Oh, for sure. And I did like a quick meeting with my gyno, and she's like, all of your hormones are normal. And I struggle trying to get onto birth controls to kind of regulate my menstrual cycle. But due to my family medical history, I can't do anything with estrogen because it actually speeds up the processes of what my family experiences. And I couldn't do the other alternative, which is like an IUD or anything like that, because it was so hard to gauge if either I was going to be really heavy or not have a menstrual cycle at all. And so that defeated the purpose of me trying to regulate myself. And the
Mhm.
patches did that for me without having to do any alternative substances into my body or hormone injections or anything like
Yeah.
that.
Tell us about your weight
Oh,
retention.
yeah. So I've always had a very fast metabolism in my family, and I always try to retain weight. Like I said, I've always been 96 pounds, and no matter, even at my highest point in high school, eating healthy, exercising, I could never get past the 100. Last year I did get to 107 miraculously, but that was unfortunately because I was binge drinking, so it was more just bloated water. Um, but now recently, I cut back on the drinking and whatnot. I'm trying to be much healthier. From September till today, I have gained 6 healthy muscle weight, pounds of healthy weight. Yeah, I went from 96 pounds to 102, retaining it early in the morning, going to the scale without eating or anything like that yet. I have been able to retain that weight. And I started recently doing self defense classes. And with that, it's been helping me with the pain that comes with
The rec-
workouts,
the
regenerating.
recovery, basically.
The recovery
Yeah.
period is so quick, and I'm actually retaining all of the muscle mass that I'm trying to retain, which before my body would just metabolize it and just like that was it.
Man. So How long has this been? Just for all the viewers on here, how long has
This
it?
has
Since
been
September,
from
right?
so September, I patched for 2 weeks. I didn't patch in October, and from November 1st till today, meaning about 2 months, I have gained 6 healthy muscle pounds. I patch every single day, and the one day that I forget to patch, because human is error, or error is to be human, or whatever the saying goes. I could definitely feel a decline in energy and everything in general. I just don't feel as healthier as I should be. So thanks.